Hey Husker fans, welcome back to the week-long preview of the 2014 Nebraska women's basketball season here on Huskers.com. Connie, Yori, Jeff Griesch. We're in the Hendricks Training Complex, the practice home of the Huskers, and we're here to talk to you about the non-conference schedule and the overall schedule for the Huskers this season. Last year, Nebraska was number 12 nationally in strength of schedule and number 16 in the final NCAA RPI. This year, the Huskers have 7 non-conference games against postseason tournament teams from a year ago and 11 more games in the Big Ten season against postseason teams from a year ago. So if you add those up, that's 18, Coach. That's pretty much like playing a postseason game every night during the season, which obviously makes you feel younger every day.
Oh, and don't I look it. Okay, I do want to showcase, though, my rubber band bracelet that my 9-year-old son,
nice.
Yeah, aren't they nice? Okay,
Yeah.
that my son made for me. So beautiful. Okay, it's red, black, and white.
She just
Husker
doesn't want to talk about the schedule.
I don't want to talk about the schedule. Okay, the schedule is hard, as it has been. We have been known to schedule up, so to speak, and we have been a program over the years who has had some of the tougher non-conference opponents, and overall between our non-conference opponents in the Big Ten, we play an incredibly tough schedule and top 15 generally on most given years. So I don't think this year's probably going to be any different.
No, probably the same thing. And 11 NCAA tournament teams on Nebraska's schedule this year, and it starts right off the bat. Number 12 Nebraska in the coaches poll against number 25 UCLA in the coaches poll. First game ever in Pinnacle Bank Arena. That one's going to be a great one to see. I don't know how excited you are going to be the rest of this week moving into the game, but that should be a great game for the fans.
Well, and that's the reason that we scheduled the game. Our fans deserve that to open the arena. Our players deserve that to open the arena. I'm not sure I deserve that to have a heart attack to open the arena, but we're very excited about the fact that UCLA committed to coming here, and we'll be playing at their place next year. But it is a great opener. It's a fine program. Corey Close does a great job in her program, and we expect a great game for our fans. But noon game, it'd be great to get some people out.
That's the first home game for the Huskers. First road game at Utah, the WNIT runner-up a year ago. Second road game for the Huskers at North Carolina, who's number 11 in the preseason coaches poll, right in front of you. That's as part of the Big Ten ACC Challenge on December 4th. And then after that road game, you come back home, you get a long homestand, one of the longest homestands that Nebraska's had in any recent history. The good news for you is all those teams, starting with Utah State and ending with Oral Roberts and then Northwestern to open Big Ten play, all those teams were postseason teams a year ago. So you have them all right in a row. I know, again, you're going to be really happy about that as it's happening, but that ought to get your team ready for Big Ten season. Well,
there's no question. Our non-conference schedule will challenge us in many ways, and I'm going to have to take a hard gulp right now to understand that, there's a reason we schedule these, and we've never backed down from scheduling good opponents, and that's the case again this year.
Then in the Big Ten season, the Huskers are the preseason pick to win the Big Ten Conference, both by the media and the coaches. Defending champion Penn State, defending tournament champion Purdue, Michigan State, all figure to be in the mix there. But, you look at those teams, and the team that's probably getting overlooked from the conference standpoint right now is Wisconsin. I think you and I both think Wisconsin could make a major jump this year. The depth and talent in the Big Ten is going to be good again.
I would agree with Wisconsin. I think they're the sleeper team. I think, you have to look at Penn State. I mean, Penn State's the defending champion the last 2 years. I mean, to me, they're the favorites. They're the team that I picked to win the league, and I think Michigan State's going to be right there. And I think we got a number of other programs that are going to be vying for that conference championship, but I think Wisconsin's one of them as well.
Penn State, Michigan State, and Purdue all in the preseason top 25 as well. So that's going to do it for this part of our week-long season preview, our non-conference schedule. Tomorrow, we'll be back for our last segment of our preview. We're going to talk about Game 1 at Pinnacle Bank Arena between UCLA and Nebraska. For Coach Yori, I'm Jeff Griesch. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow. Go Big Red.